Hello, welcome to Fast News. We'll be doing another one. My name is Maggie. I've been in this for 7 to 8 years. What do you say about me is what you say about society. Please leave a like on the video so you can get this video anywhere else. And we're trying to reach that 2K subscriber goal as well. We have an update on the Roblox versus web situation, and I need to first put a disclaimer. If you're quizzing around topics around all sorts of, crazy adult things and stuff like that that I can't say on the first part of this video, then leave the video. So I want to leave my take on the updates around the Roblox and such situation. It was a very serious video. Put a photo of that editor me. Put a screenshot of it. It's recent. So when this video releases, you'll see what I mean. So here's my take on what I just saw from that video. That tells me all that I needed about the company. So David Baszucki is the CEO of Roblox. Currently still is the main head. He's been around it for like 20 plus years, right? So I looked up to that man. But with this video, I was like, I'm doubting David. He changed around the 2020s. The 2020s was like that tipping point, right? Eric is no longer here. Life has changed. The world is different. There's a global censorship war going on. Editor and me placed a photo on that. The global censorship war is going on. And, after all those videos of me exposing Roblox for its, ludicrousy. In this video, I'm not even gonna curse. I'm not even gonna yell. I'm not even gonna bawl my eyes out or something. I'm just disappointed. The video, put a photo of that again. Editor me. Told me everything I needed to know about Roblox, and it confirmed to me my unfortunate fear that Roblox has not gone the right direction has gone, which is a lot. When all of those internet movements around protesting for Slep's freedom, after so many movements, so many protests, so many lawsuits coming from Texas, Kentucky, Florida, and whatever other place started it. I know there's other states that are suing Roblox right now. Florida has just opened its suing, and they're suing Roblox. Technically, along with Kentucky and other places. So, after many petitions, many protests, many videos, millions of views, $12 billion in loss, and constant scandal after scandal, Roblox, just as of November 8th, 2025, said, you know what? Schlep, we do not care. That told me everything. It told me everything. Roblox, I first played Roblox to be able to pursue my dreams. Roblox was one of the only platforms that would not charge you ridiculously large amounts of money for creation, right? You were able to make a market. You were able to earn money after a while, right? Update after update. Event after event. I had an eye for Roblox as my form of way of funding and building my success. By making shirts, making friends, making connections, real connections, with people close to me that I care about. I made many great memories on that game, and I've almost been on that game for a decade by now. I was a guest before I had an actual account, around 2015 or so. I played Roblox as a guest previously, before I started using my own account, and it was a lively experience. Now, predators aren't exactly an old thing. They aren't exactly an old thing, they're an extremely old thing. It's been on any game where you can chat with anybody. Any game that has a chat room function or a chat function or message function would at least have some predator skimming around the corners looking for children to do the no-no things for. Now, I don't want to say the word because YouTube's gonna mark my video for lots of no-no things. So take that into mind that I can't say that. So in this video, I'm just gonna not curse. I'm just not gonna curse and keep it as friendly as possible. Roblox has been the major head base for many creators like me who have started their futures off of that game. The game was literally a living creative base.
Hi, this is Dave, the founder of Roblox. Our story begins in 1989 with this simple block. We programmed a 2D simulated physics lab called Interactive Physics, which would later go on to influence our approach to building the groundwork for Roblox. Students around the world used interactive physics to see how two cars would crash or to build destructible houses. It was astonishing to see what these kids and teens were designing, and we wanted to replicate that capability on a much grander scale. So with my co-founder Eric, we began building the core components that would become the basis for the Imagination platform. Roblox soon began to take on a life of its own. We worked continuously to get the platform closer to our ultimate vision. We soon allowed our players to begin outfitting their avatars with shirts, body colors, faces, hair, head shapes, and more. This was a huge hit for our players, to say the least. The more features we added, the more we saw. The story of Roblox begins in 1989 with this simple block. We programmed a 2D simulated physics lab called Interactive Physics, which would later go on to influence our approach to building the groundwork for Roblox. Students across the world used interactive physics to see how two cars would crash or build destructible houses. It was astonishing to see what these kids and teens were designing, and I wanted to replicate that capability on a much grander scale.
We rounded up 16 of your favorite Roblox YouTubers to compete for the ultimate grand prize, 1 million Robux.
Let the battles begin!
Your defending champion, Can a new competitor take his crown?
Let's check up on some of last year's competitors.
These are just shapes. Or are they?
Look deeper, beyond the curves, beneath the edges.
They could be best friends.
Mortal enemies. Notes in a symphony.
Or the greatest set ever played.
Are they this season's look on the catwalks of Milan?
Explorers unraveling the mysteries of the together.
We are the shapers.
The architects.
The innovators.
And this world
Is ours for the making.
Where people can make games, shirts, merchandise, deals, offers, and companies, working with all sorts of people from all over the world. Because me having been for around at least a decade on the platform, I saw records be broken on Roblox, concerts being made on Roblox, technology be explored on Roblox, VTubers play Roblox. I started playing Roblox when I was a kid, along with other people who I knew as a kid. By the time I started Roblox, there were a few Roblox YouTubers who were only just starting around that time, and they were still in their teens, just so y'all know, still in their teens. But then back in the day when I was a kid, and I would love to watch their content and enjoy it, right? They wouldn't talk about predators, they wouldn't talk about terrorist attacks, they wouldn't talk about like misconduct or corruption constantly. There was no worry. The corruption was minuscule. It was isolated and it was controlled, and people did something about it effectively. Roblox had an effective communication line. It sucked, but a lot less sucky compared to now. And after every update after update, they would continue to slowly make this game better, piece by piece. Periodically, as I grew up through elementary, through middle school, and through high school, and when they started to go public, I had a slight feeling predicting that they would go public when they announced that they would go public for the stock market. And by the way, editor me add a photo. I'm gonna probably add photos of past me and all that stuff. So add a photo of me of Roblox going public on the stock market. So they had opened their hands to investors, and whenever I saw them open their hands to investors, I was like, that is the very point, right? That's like the very day I saw Roblox go corrupt. Back in the day, when I started talking about this, nobody would believe me. I said, guys, Roblox just went public. Isn't that a bad thing? Every large company that has opened their hands to the stock market either goes one way. They open their hands to investors and stop caring about the community, or open their hands to investors that care about the community. Roblox hasn't shown that. So once they opened their hands to investors, things went haywire, completely haywire. So they threw out their egg hunts. Their egg hunts were gone. They threw out ticks. They tried to abandon Robux. They tried to abandon content creators. They continuously silenced content creators. Predators started increasingly exploding in size. Games with predatory activity started increasing in size. People were finding new ways to find and break loopholes on Roblox. Condos were exploding on Roblox. Condos used to be just a hangout type of place on Roblox. It was considered a hangout place. Yes, there were some condos using negative context around the 2010s for a long time. I know. And, well, they turned into something, well, awful. And you can confirm that for yourself if you just go over to Discord, which, by the way, is affiliated with Project Roblox. Roblox is affiliated with Discord. and they, well, on the news they said, yeah, we don't care, it's Discord's fault. So editor me put a photo of that. Roblox on news getting asked about Schlep. So they basically said, nah, it's Discord's fault, it's Schlep's fault. Oh, and we care about Schlep a lot too.
He's about to try and play both sides.
We're really consistent, but I would highlight, we've reached out to Schlep, we've reached out to the general. We love their, feedback and input to how to scale our system. It's why we focus so much on keeping everyone on Roblox where they can share images, or where all text is filtered.
Contradicting their statements after months and months of just verbally defaming Schlep and me and my team constantly. That is where we are at in 2025. It didn't take them more than 5 years to start caring less about us. Roblox now sees profits in their mind. They don't see creativity, they see profits. They then introduce a dating system to an everyone rated game with moderation so bad. I have fears that this new dating function on Roblox will lead to more predatory behavior that is harder to find, because with dating apps they keep everything private. Predators will be put under a wing of protection and then continue to pursue their predatory activity with a protection. Under a dating app's protections, dating apps usually have a function where you can't screenshot what they say, where their messages delete after a period of time, where there is a no tag trigger filter system for things that they say. It is just a one-on-one chat room experience. So, though it is a more direct way to find these types of really horrible people, there is now a protection for these people and a reason for these people to come over to Roblox, adhering to predators rather than creators and the creator economy as a whole. I, as the Projectian, denounce what Roblox is doing. I will publicly denounce that. Roblox, you have failed us in every singular possible way. Then, in the Roblox video I watched about Schlep, which happened to release today, they then tried to privately bribe Schlep in a PR move to make themselves look better by talking with Schlep when they could, behind the lawyers, his lawyers, to try and make up a PR move to save face.
The person who wrote this email wasn't just Roblox, it was Matt Kaufman. Matt Kaufman was just comparing me to actual predators. But in this, he insinuates bringing me back onto the platform. That's how disingenuous all of this reads. But none of this at all compares to the biggest red flag in all of this. Going back to the timeline, when we responded to Roblox's cease and desist, we explicitly wrote them that all communication must go through my legal counsel.
This should have went to their legal counsel, but they went for him first. Connect the dots. They tried to do a dirty PR trick by having him personally agree to what they say behind his lawyer's back. David Bazuki, we are not dumb. I would want to say the S word, but man, you are a bastard, dude. You really did that. You sent Matt to go over to Schlep, talk behind the backs of his lawyers to try to make a PR stunt by saying, hey, we'd love to work with you, can you please do that? You gave him a direct line, but only personally over to Schlep before going over to his legal counsel, which is said in the video. By the way, editor, keep the photo up. You kept the legal, he said you had to contact your legal counsel, you didn't do that. So, after numerous protests, a stream where I said I was protesting Free Schlep, a stream where I talked about Roblox's corruption, I made numerous videos talking about the horrible updates. I even talked about the lawsuits. Louisiana was some of the very first to sue Roblox, along with Florida and Kentucky, which are mainly in attention right now, along with California. We need to fix this. the right way. Roblox has not been doing that. And according to me, Roblox, David Bazuki, same for you, Matt, you are failing in every single possible way. What really got me on my nerves today was that, keeping myself in a posture, I want to keep this mature, I want to keep the video, clean as possible, as clean as possible. I don't want to go all over the place. After hearing this one interview I heard where somebody said that, that's just a thing from 5 years ago. Hey, put a photo that edited me, show it.
We can say that safety issues are not widespread or systemic on Roblox. Our guiding vision is to create the safest, most civil community in the world.
A lot of the negative press has come from things that have happened 5 years ago.
Woman who said that was just a problem from like 5 years ago, right? I was like, so if I had robbed a bank 5 years ago, that wouldn't count because it happened 5 years ago? It's not a crime then? Sure. Using that logic, it doesn't make sense. Oh, I did this really no thing to a young human, but it was 5 years ago, so it doesn't count. Right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, formula. I'm gonna now head in a direction for this channel where I'm just like sick and tired of Roblox's bullshit. Keeping this family friendly, by the way. Their moderation is broken. Their team is broken. Their legal advisory team is broken. Their speakers are broken. Their community administration members are out of touch. His management team is out of touch. His advisors, basically his cabinet advisory team, is out of touch with the community. They aren't vague in this. They are definitely trying to save face. It's not like they don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. So, when my dream on this game was threatened by their motive, after update, then they came with the age verification. Yeah, let's add age verification to the table. They came in with age verification to the table. That's not how to protect kids from predators. Unfortunately, it's not how it works. One good example I made just recently with somebody who brought this question to me was, what in a way is it that age verification is so bad? Viz, didn't you ask for age verification? Maybe didn't you ask for guardrails against predators? That's not a guardrail to predators. That's not a guardrail at all. It's censorship. I've discussed this in my global censorship wars videos that I've made in the new era. We're now in the middle era, so we're not in the same era anymore. So this is a censorship move. With age verification, lots of kids would be losing access to Roblox as a whole. This is not to protect predators or go against predators. This is incredibly unrelated to predators. In a way, I used an example for this as if you were giving a police officer one more gun and saying that you have solved crime. You have not solved crime by giving a police officer just one more gun. It's completely unrelated to quenching and destroying crime as a whole. This is not tackling predators. Roblox added an age verification system because YouTube added one along with Discord, which has been causing lots of issues. Along with AI moderation coming to hand, which is another topic for another day. I'm going to leave the video on that. I'm going to say this lastly. Stay safe out there. Criticize Roblox. Call them out. Protest lawfully your opinions. And if you're a survivor of this abuse, tell me. Comments down below. I want to hear it from all of you. Comments down below. As always, Maggie. Me not cursing in video, I know. My name is Maggie for 7 to 8 years. I've been at this for 7 to 8 years. Please leave like the video so you can get this video anywhere else. And as always, what do you say about me is what do you say about society. We informed leaders out there. Stay safe. And that's all I have to say.